but it does work, and that's great. For myself, you know, I never really had a testimonial, and I do, and I did. I just didn't know I did. And that sounds kind of crazy, but rather than an experience like that caused me to enter, I got exposed to Nikken for one reason, and that was pain. And I went, and that's okay, but it really wasn't for me. I didn't need it. Now I took arthritis medicine for rheumatoid arthritis. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and I was taking methotrexate, Celebrex, and up to 20 ibuprofen a day. Doctor told me not to exceed 20. He thought that was bad.
That's a bad thing.
I now take none of that. None of the prescription, no ibuprofen. All I do is my nutritionals. I'm pretty steady with that. We have the full wellness home, you know, the sleep system, the air, the water, but I'm pretty steady with the program. And if I ever get behind, Pam makes sure I stay steady with the program. But you know, it's kind of interesting. You get away from it, and you find out pretty quick, well, maybe I still need that. And so it's not a, well, I'm going to do this one time, and well, I'm cured, I'm healthy, and I don't need to do it anymore. We'll stop and find out how much impact that had, and you're going to find out it had a huge impact. So I've had that, and I think it's a pretty big impact when one of those is bad for your heart, bad for your kidneys, the other one's bad for your liver. So I guess the pain was under control, but I was dying slowly. And something was going to malfunction if all three didn't. From the business side, that's what I saw before I recognized the impact on my health. And the business side, you need to understand my background a little bit. I am a CPA. I'm also a personal financial specialist. I do a lot of consulting with businesses and business owners. And I would attend these conferences with Pam. I didn't go as a prisoner. I went, right, because I wanted to be there with her. But honestly, I didn't really care. But I wasn't there mad. I mean, I was there. And so I did listen. And so as I listened, kind of paying attention, you can hear sometimes words from somebody, and you probably all have experienced this, where you have told somebody something, and you've told them, trying to get them to do this, and then they'll come to you and say, you know, I was talking to somebody else, and they told me da-da-da-da-da, and I'm going to do that, and you're going, I've been trying to tell you that. But they just didn't, with the way you said it, when you said it, whatever, they didn't get it, right? We attend the Pathfinder Summit, and the Diamond consultant in Austin, Texas that leads that area, and he's just done an outstanding job, Rick Murphy, as he's presenting, the business part hit me just like somebody just, it was so obvious you could have, you know, A, B, C, you get that, and I mean, it was crystal clear, it hit me. And the business model of that to me was outstanding. I think if you can understand and accept and recognize the business model, this is an incredible business opportunity. You have excellent product that gets updated and improved. It's not static. It's what we've done, that stayed there. Continual improvement. You don't have to do any of the research. You don't have to maintain a big inventory. All you have to do is just pay attention to what's there. You don't have to have a garage full of inserts or chair pads or anything. Company ships it directly to the individual. You don't have to, well, I'm out of pocket the money because they didn't pay me. No, they pay the company direct. So no receivables, no payroll, no inventory, no manufacturing, no research. I mean, how much easier can a company be? And I guarantee you, the companies I work with.
Do they know your background?
Yeah, I said my background. It's okay. I do love her. See, I did tell him you're the reason I'm in Nikken. So I know, Mark, I think. And so what I was gonna say was, when I talk to business owners, one of the best things many companies have are their employees. One of the biggest headaches a company has are their employees, personnel problems. Wow, we have a business opportunity here where you have no employees. It's up to you to do or not to do. It's not up to somebody else. And even as we all sit here and you say, well, Mark's my upline and he's something. It's really not up to Mark. It's up to each of us. And the great thing is you have help. You can have help from, I mentioned Rick Murphy. You can have help from Rick Murphy. He didn't even know who you are at the moment. Will he help? Yeah, he'll help. Will he be on the phone talking to somebody? He'll do that. We've had that with Dave Johnson. He's just a royal ambassador. And he can be totally removed from here, but he will be on that call and help. And so anyway, the business side is what I see. And I'm happy to talk to anybody about that and help you better understand and help you work with that. So anyway, I'm going to have the two sides of it. It's not just to help, but the business side. And a lot of times people just don't, you see the business, but it's kind of hard to get their arms around it. So if I can help you do that, and I can't do it with just a testimonial, but I will be happy to do that. It's important to understand how to get the business part to work. And so with that, that was plenty long enough. Charlotte, I need Charlotte to come up and